All right, boys and girls, welcome back to the channel. In this week's video, all right, look at this proper intro. We're gonna be doing some more work on this, putting the interior back together, piecing it together, all the little bits I got last time. Got this thing in the last video I showed you. Gonna be bringing the black coupe here. I'll show you that. Oh my, bro, this guy's insane. We're towing. Dude, no way, this is mental. All right, so we made it. Raza is here, welcome. Bevan is here, he helped tow it. Look at, he wasted his tow hook Actually, it didn't break. I thought it bent. Mine is not bent either. We're here at the location. We're gonna put that fucking hoopty in there. Very exciting day. Silver coupe is there. So once the black coupe goes in here, I will start stealing some stuff off the black car to put in the silver car. All right, hoopty inside garage. Thank you, friends. I love you forever. This will now sit in here forever, and I'm gonna lock this door and throw the key in the ocean. So it's in here now. Brought it the other day. I'll just kind of show you lot how it's sitting now. I didn't really go over it in the walk around video, which is up here. That's gonna pop out. You can watch that if you didn't see it. But yeah, let me just show you how it sits. The worst part of it is this. Excuse the Heineken thing, but basically I tried to patch it up so not all the little glass of shards will go in the car. Majority of them stayed with like all the duct tape and stuff that's stuck together. But basically what happened here was, I don't know actually. So if anyone has any information on who the fuck smashed my rear window, that would be great. Pretty much at some point last year, like my birthday or something like that, like November time, I think maybe it was bonfire night, so like right after my birthday. I went to it in the morning, my neighbor texted me and was like, oh, there's a hole in your windshield. I was like, what the fuck? I go there, just a hole in the windshield. So no clue. I didn't do it, obviously. Maybe a neighbor did it because they hated the car being parked there. Or maybe someone hates me for having a nice car. I'm not sure. If you have any info, let me know. Not that I give a fuck, it's just, it's just interesting to see why anyone would do such a thing. That's really weird. The police car just pulled up. I'm kind of confused about that. 328. Head gasket exploded. Yep, head gasket gone. So this needs to be taken apart and made nice. Other than that, I think that some of the ball joints and stuff like that in the front are getting a bit old and wasted. So I'm gonna see which ones they are, and if it's tie rods, I'll just switch them out because tie rods are easy. If it's the lower arms, then I'm gonna see if I can change the ball joints out without getting new arms, because with the Vlok arms, they're like CNC'd. Just trying to see if I can do it on a budget instead of getting all new parts. Other than that, this thing isn't even bad. Like, it just needs some loving. It's crusty. It looks like shit. The paint is from 1995. But I have realized that that's kind of my style. Crummy, crusty cars instead of fresh, shiny ones. Especially if it's a drift car. I got these. I don't know if I showed you these. These are some Z3 wheels that will be going on that thing. But today, the main idea is... Whoa! The idea is to get this interior like mounted in the car so it doesn't sit and look like complete AIDS. And also, since I got the wheels, I'm gonna bang them on to see how they fit, which is bad because stock wheels. And a crumpled quarter panel. So got all of the shit out of the car. This is what it looks like in there. You lot have seen this plenty of times. Looks like a shed. So I'm gonna change that. So we in here now, looking extra complete. Don't worry, rear seats in, little door card, fucking panel thing in. Moldy seat removed, moldy door card still in. Steering wheel coming soon. This door card, impossible to mount. So I'm not even gonna bother. I'm just gonna go and throw it in the bin because there's no point in ever trying to mount any door cards to E36s. I'm just gonna have to get a door with a door card. Like, just get a whole door that's already got a door card in it, that's attached from factory and it isn't broken. That's probably easier than actually trying to attach a door card to a door with no door card. Next thing that I'm gonna be doing is changing the boot because of this and this. This is the thing, I'm just here on my ones. No one came out today. It's kind of hard to film as I'm doing things, obviously, because I've only got two hands and they seem to not be enough anyway. I'm gonna kind of cut through, like showing stuff, obviously. All right, new boot on. The OEM Plus boot has been taken off and it will go to the scrapyard. Finally, after all these years of rusty boot, the car now has a fresh boot. The condition of the paint, don't worry about that. It will get fixed eventually. I'm gonna paint it nicely. Well, not nicely, but like it's gonna be one color. I'm gonna paint this to match the car so that it doesn't like fade into the back window. It's a nice shape, but the window is tinted and black, so the black piece just kind of fades into it. So yeah, the car is looking a bit nicer. The whole point of the boot was this, the fucking latch, okay? It latches and unlatches properly. Obviously showed the interior, very nice. I mean, if we fucking ignore that, I still need a rear parcel shelf if anyone's got one. Next, I'm gonna try and bang the wheels on just to see, you know, if they are gonna work and stuff like that. All right, so I got this thing off the ground. Took the previous owner's wheels off, getting these ready. The sickest thing is, yeah, when I got these on Marketplace, they were like 40 quid or 50 quid or something. And they came with like fresh matching tires on 2 of them. So these are just perfect fronts. Obviously, good tires and wheels is what makes you drift good. So you gotta put the most sexy, sticky front tires on, yeah? Anyway, what I wanted to show is underneath here, the tie rods seem pretty straight. He's got some lock kit adapter looking thing here. Oh yeah, what tie rod, mate? This is fucked. Arms don't look bent, which is cool. Coilovers seem fine. Subframe doesn't seem to be falling out of the car. The rack seems to have taken a hit. Maybe the power steering lines as well. I'm not sure if the power steering actually works still. But in terms of straightness, it looks like good in the front. So I guess maybe like new tie rods and an alignment would be blessed. I am thinking to remove those tie rod relocation things that is on there, like the whatever it's called, like this thing. I'm thinking to remove it because I don't really want to have this mental amount of lock. And plus, I think putting the tie rod further in kind of puts strain on the steering rack, which is already pretty old and fucked. So I would rather save that a little bit. So I'm going to get new tie rods and remove that steering lock thing eventually when the time comes. I'm thinking to remove the stud conversion that I did like 2 years ago, just because BMW and studs doesn't really make sense. I feel like the bolts and the regular way you put a wheel on is more... It's just better. Like, I prefer it. Not that it's like nicer to deal with. It's just more BMW. I just wanted to flex. These damn max speeding rods coilovers, yeah, they're sick as fuck. After probably 700 years of not being adjusted, after the longest time of them not being adjusted, yeah, they were maxed out camber here. Look at like this on this side as well. But check it out. I managed to slide them out to get some more like positive situation going on, because I feel like look at this. This is way too intense. Like too much fucking negative camber. Do you know what I mean? A few degrees, a couple degrees is calm, but you don't need to be maxing it out, because especially if you have like loads of lock, it becomes too crabby. Do you know what I mean? You kind of want it to feel more natural, like an actual stock car, or at least I do. Got the rear wheel off, this OEM, all right, 15-inch M3 wheel. Sick. I'm getting a proper look at the trailing arm situation here, which already looks spooky looking at it this way. So you can only imagine how nice it looks underneath. I don't know what you can see. Yeah, you can definitely see that in here. Look at, that's fucked, mate. Like, what is the point of ever even trying to, like, why? Look at this. The whole pocket is just wasted. Like, what's the point of doing something like halfway and doing it shitty? Just do it right the first time so you don't have to fucking take everything apart and do it again. This is just some general thing that I live by. It's not, there's no hate towards the previous owner or whoever did that work. It's just, personally, I care about these cars, so I would rather do things right to make them nicer rather than worse when fixing them. You know, either at least like as good as it was before it broke, or like better. Do you know what I mean? No hate though. So this side, the wheel is off. This is maybe just as bad as the other side. Looks wise is way worse because of this, but you know, trailing arm is gonna fall out soon as well. If you look in there, there's already some work that's been done, seems like. Again, similar quality to the other work. If we look up here as well, you can see the little slit of light. That's literally the strut tower being broken. So yeah, this is fucked. And then we've got this arm, bent as fuck. Like, that's not the shape of that arm. It should be straight. So basically, 1 or 2 more clutch kicks and the entire subframe will fall out. So that's really fun. All right, so this thing's back on the ground. I got all the wheels on it. Everything's like put together and kind of ready. Not that it needs to be ready for anything, but yeah, it's looking sick and I'm kind of hyped. It's quite sad that the rear end is gonna fall out of the car soon, but I think I'm gonna look into getting it welded up properly maybe, because I have no clue what I'm doing. And I maybe will get some reinforcement plates and stuff like that for it. Yeah, this is kind of how it sits for now. If you want, follow my car Insta, it's at Rogue Drive. And then yeah, that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching and I'll see you next week.